The Mustang Mach E was announced in 2021, and I mean, this car is a huge mistake because Mustang isn't how it used to be a Mustang. Back then, Mustangs were like had V8 engines, and now the Mustang is thinking of making an electric car. This is, like I said, a huge mistake because no one will buy it, honestly. And people are getting so much hate on the car. And we don't really want this car. It's like we will not buy this car because it's just ugly. And plus, you made a Mustang, a car with a name that has history, an SUV. This has to be one of the biggest mistakes ever made by Ford company. I mean, like, if both Ford Henrys were still alive, they would be furious, embarrassed, and angry with the company, and especially with the designer, because this is a big no. An electric? This car isn't what it's supposed to be. It's like, imagine making an electric Chevy Camaro. Well, back in the day, Chevy, Ford were big companies. There was Mustang versus the Camaro. So imagine if Camaro made one, we would be also sad and angry at it. But Ford is another huge deal because it's not cool. It's not really cool to see a company this huge and this popular and this reliable to make this kind of a car. Now I'll be talking about the other Fords. Let's compare it. The first generation Mustangs were a huge deal, and they represent 1964 because that's where they really started it. The car's price was $2,368 with estimated annual sales of 100K for the first year. Sales were over 400K units and 1 million within 2 years. It was originally created as a pony car. Well, it was sporty because first of all, it was a coupe with a long hood and a short rear deck. And it was a huge competitor to Chevy, Pontiac, AMC, and Plymouth. When they first saw Ford's success, their minds blew. Like literally, their minds blew up because Ford was very successful with the first Mustang, and it was, like, I mean, a great success. They started with it. Ford Henry was impressed and he was happy. In 1969, the Mach 1 was presented. It was a performance-oriented option package of a Mustang, originally introduced by Ford in 1969. The Mach 1 title adored performance-oriented Mustang offering until the original retirement of the moniker in 1978, retributing briefly in 2003 and 2004. As a part of a Ford Heritage program, the Mach 1 package returned in 2003. Like always, it had high performance of the new Edge platform. Simply said, it was like upgrade to a Mustang with more power. Then, in 1979, another Mustang was released. It was known as a Fox Body. Simply, it was developed from the 78 Ford Fairmont and Mercury Zephyr. The larger body with an increased wheelbase yielded more superior space for 4 passengers, especially in the back seat, as well was a larger trunk capacity and a bigger engine bay. The styles were a coupe, a hatchback, and convertible. Available trim levels included an unnamed base model, Gia, Cobra, L, GL, GLX, GT, Turbo GT, LX, 20th Anniversary GT 350, SVO, and Cobra R. The engine's drivetrain carried over the Mustang second, including the 2.3-liter L4, the 2.8-liter V6, and the 5-liter V8 engines. In 1994, the fourth generation was released. The Mustang decided to completely redesign the car, and in 1994 it was released, known as the Fox 4. It was sold between 1994 and 1998, a coupe. But between 1999 and 2004, there was a GT, but also in 2003 there was a Mustang called the Terminator. It was a huge thing. It was like the most beautiful, the most powerful Mustang ever. The Mustangs between 1999 and 2004 had 190 kilowatts on stock and a GT 4.6 liter V8 engine. That was a real game changer for the Mustang. In 2005, the Ford completely redesigned a Mustang once again. It was introduced in 2004 North American International Auto Show, codenamed S197. It was based with a new D2C platform under development of the director of chief engineer Hao Tai Tang, a veteran of Ford's IndyCar program under Mario Andretti and exterior styling designer Sid Ramnarans. The fifth generation Mustang styling was echoes the fastback from the late 1960 models. There were a few varieties like the 2005 GT Premium Convertible, 2007 and 2009 GT Convertible, a 2010 GT, and a 2014 Convertible. Cars had a V8 with variable camshaft timing that produced 224 kilowatts on stock. The sixth generation Mustang was unveiled on December 5th, 2013 in Dearborn, New York, Los Angeles, Barcelona, Shanghai, and Sydney. Internal project code name is S550. Changes include widened body by 1.5 inches, 1.4 inches lower body, trapezoidal grille, and a 2.75-inch lower decklet, as well as new colors. The passenger's volume is increased to 84.5 cubic feet, wheelbase is still 8 feet 11.1 inches, and three engine options are available: a newly developed 2.3 liter EcoBoost, which provided 310 horsepower, four-cylinder introduced to reach high global markets like China, 3.7 liter 300 horsepower V6, or 5 liter Coyote 435 horsepower V8 with either a Getrag 6-speed manual or 6-speed automatic transmission with paddle shift.